ゲームは部屋を明るくしてテレビから離れて遊ぼう。名人との約束だ。
Hello everyone, this is Endgame Arts. We're doing another boxing, another breakdown, another demo. This is Hyperdimension Neptunia. This comes with the first one, this is Mark II, which is the second one, and Victory, which is the third one, right here. Luckily, they all come with the same kind of configuration in the options menu, so I don't really need to show you all three of them, so thankfully that makes things a lot easier. This is another triple collection. It comes with 3 games on 1 disc. These games do not need to install onto your hard drive. They do read right off the disk. So if you have a problem with that, don't worry. You don't have to have hard drive space. It reads off the disk. Basically, this game is a kind of like a theme game where it's about the console wars between Xbox, Nintendo, Sony, PlayStation, and Sega. And this game makes many references to the gaming console wars and also many games out there. It's definitely a more heartfelt, not really heartfelt, but more loose, and it knows what it's supposed to be, and it knows what it is. Like it's supposed to be funny. It's not caring about keeping things tried and true or any of that kind of form. It's just about the gaming world and the gaming culture, and about how silly it is sometimes with the console wars and stuff like that. And that's what basically this is. It turns all the consoles that we know, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo's console, the Wii, and Sega's consoles, into beautiful women who can transform into like mechanized robots, I guess, and then battle it out between the console war. The first one mainly focuses on the consoles, with a couple like hits of the original other consoles, while the second game more focuses on the handhelds and many older classic consoles. And then the third one, it's just more of an iteration of the continuation of the series. The first combat game on the first one is a little bit more of the classic JRPG. It's just more your turn-based, typical how you know it, where you just they act a couple turns and then you act on their turns. It's definitely more of a slower game, so if you might have a hard time with the slower combat system, I did notice that it is pretty slow, and it was kind of cumbersome working with it. But it's not a bad game at all. It's just more of a simpler design of JRPG. They really refined the combat system within the second and third one, which pretty much becomes the staple of the series. There's mostly it's just dungeon crawling, as you can see here. It's got your typical open world where you just select a section and you travel over there and you continue on whatever that dungeon is. It's got your typical equipment menu screens and stuff like that, and equip your status and whatever you want to equip. Now you can customize your mechanized robot transformation, which you will see at some point. it will, you can actually customize all the processing units and stuff like that inside of it. You can even attach your own logos by actually importing the logo from your actual console. So yeah, you could actually import the actual logo of PlayStation, Nintendo, named Sega, or Xbox onto your girl and make her look like she's the official console character. Well, this is the combat system. Like I said, it's more slower based than your what's become the normal nowadays of making things a lot faster. As you can see, it makes mocks of enemies from the actual other RPGs, like the Dragon Quest slimes right there. They just put little ears and made them look like little bears, but you can tell it's the slime monster. It's really cute, actually. But the combat system in the first one, you basically hit in combos, where you got your sword, your like a kick, and then you got your aim, which is like your gun. And you hit a certain combos to hit a couple buttons to enter a special combo attack. You can also eventually get special ammo you can use to change the element of your attack from fire, ice, wind, earth, so on and so forth. It's, like I said, it's more slower pace. As you each attack you do, you use a certain amount of AP of your active points. You can just notice that if you hit the square button, you can get out of that attack phase and attack somebody else if you want to switch it out a little bit. And then you can transform into your robotic form. Like I said, it's more of a slower paced gameplay than your typical JRPGs that we've gotten nowadays. It's not bad, it's just I did notice it's slow. I did hear there's a lot of problems with the original first one and with bugs and stuff like that, but I didn't come across any really bugs. On top of that, I did not have any updates, so I'm assuming that this game actually comes with all the updates already on the disc. So that's a big plus in that book. Now let's go ahead and just jump right to the third one. This one is basically just like the second one. It's more free roam. It's cruise. It's more polished, more refined down. It plays a lot smoother and faster. Now, in the second one, you have random encounters, but in the third one here, you actually can see the enemies as you approach them, so you can actually see the enemies and not just get into a battle right then and there, which is a nice improvement, because I was never a big fan of random encounters. It does get a little annoying. But you see, you still got the tried and true enemies you do from the original first one. Now this one's more of a free roam attacking. You get your little square in front of you, and then you can initiate a certain attack within that radius. So it's a little bit more faster, so you can move around and do your attacks without being in the static status area. So it's a little bit more faster, so some people might be able to embrace this form of gameplay a lot easier than the other first one. Well, this is just a quick breakdown of the game. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that like and subscribe button. It encourages me to do better, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.
Game industry. A land where CPUs rule and game mascots live away from the realm of humans. Game industry is ruled by 4 CPUs who preside over 4 different nations. CPU Whiteheart rules Louis. CPU Blackheart rules La Station. CPU Greenheart rules Leanbox. And CPU Purpleheart rules Planetune. These 4 nations struggle for supremacy, and the constant shifts in control make the world stable.